This video is sponsored in part by supervtoys.com. Check them out online or in person at 19 Washington Street, West Warwick, Rhode Island. Links in the description below.
Hey there YouTube viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another Marvel Legends news update. Alright, well you may have seen that Hasbro showed the Iron Man from the upcoming video game for next year, the Avengers video game, and what they didn't specify, which I have information about, is that we will be getting an entire wave of these figures. So they showed Iron Man, of course, and we can speculate on what other characters they might put out. The characters in the game apparently are Hulk, Miss Marvel, Black Widow, Captain America, and Thor. So assuming we get all of those, that's a full wave of 6. I'm doing my math right here. Yeah, that's 6. So I don't have confirmation that they are going to be putting out all 6, but from what I'm been told, we will be getting an entire wave of these video game figures. So let the speculation begin. Speaking of waves of figures, we know from a source at Walgreens that we will be getting a Black Widow wave to coincide with the movie. So we'd have to assume we're getting an MCU Black Widow, probably an MCU Taskmaster, possibly an MCU Red Guardian, and maybe a MCU White Widow, and then 2 unknown figures. Obviously, just speculating on the movie figures, but we'd have to, there's probably a pretty good chance we'll be getting Black Widow and Taskmaster, and then who knows after that. But as far as I know, it'll be at least a 6-figure wave, and don't have any more information about what other characters. Hopefully we'll get at least 2 comic book characters in that wave, and yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Also coming from the Black Widow movie, we're supposed to be getting a Deluxe Black Widow, and don't know what all is going to be included with that, but from what I understand, there will be several Deluxe figures coming out this year that will include things like stands and effects, maybe some bases. Don't have any specific information about characters other than Black Widow. I also know that Target and Walmart will each be getting an exclusive Black Widow figure. I'm assuming those are single carded, and again, I don't know what the character is going to be other than they are tied to the Black Widow movie. Continuing the theme of movie figures, I've been told that we will also be getting a wave for the Eternals movie in the fall, and also a wave of figures for the Morbius movie, also I think in the fall or early winter of next year. So we'll have to assume, also the Venom movie, or Venom 2, was supposed to be getting an entire wave of movie figures for that. So we're looking at 6, another 6, so 18 movie figures at least. And again, I don't know what the character selection is going to be, other than we'll probably obviously get an MCU Morbius, and don't know what else might be included. Yeah, so I'm excited for the Eternals movie, and I'm hoping that we get some cool cosmic characters that are not necessarily related to the movie also included in that wave. Even more movie figures, this time very bizarre, so you might take it with a grain of salt, but what I've been told is that we will be getting figures from the MCU Fox films. So I've been told that we will be getting Deadpool, obviously from the new Deadpool movies, and then also a Mystique. So don't know if that's the Jennifer Lawrence Mystique. What I would have to assume that would be the case. And then we're getting a Hugh Jackman Wolverine, and also a Professor X and Magneto. So those, don't know if they're supposed to be the young versions of Professor X or the older actors version, and that's all I know at this point, but that kind of looks like that's 5 figures, so don't know how they're going to be released, if it's going to be a wave or individual figures. Being that there's 5 makes it seem to me like there's going to be maybe a 6th one, and it'll be an entire wave, or maybe a box set of some kind, I don't know. But yeah, when I get more information, I'll let you guys know about that. So in addition to the fan channel figures that we're getting soon, the Grey Hulk and the Deadpool, from what I understand, we'll be getting re-releases of some other figures that are pretty sought after. We're supposed to be getting a Kingpin, and all I know is that he's a repaint of the version, the Build-A-Figure that we have. So I would have to assume the black suit Kingpin. Also, from what I understand, we'll be getting a Monster Venom re-release, and I would also have to assume that that's going to be a repaint. For some reason, I'm thinking it's going to be a monster version of Toxin, but I could be completely wrong about that. But yeah, that Monster Venom is still a pretty sought after figure, so I don't know what they're going to do to repaint it. I know a lot of people wanted it to be more black than it's kind of has a purple hue to it, so I don't know what they have in store, but as soon as I find out, I'll let you guys know. Probably the most exciting news I have to reveal in this video is that we will be getting the black suit Storm that everybody has been wanting. I would assume that's the giant size X-Men costume. Don't have information on where they're going to release it. I would assume probably another retro X-Men wave. I don't know yet, but as soon as I find out that information, I will let you guys know. And then finally, for the Riders series, we will be getting Hawkeye, and that will be in addition to the Ghost Rider and Squirrel Girl that we already know about. And we're supposed to be also getting another figure in the Riders series. Dwight mentioned that there were 2 that they hadn't disclosed, so I knew about Hawkeye, and I don't know who the final 4th figure in that Riders series is going to be. And I think for now that pretty much sums up everything that I know. As far as the X-Force wave, the Strong Guy Build-A-Figure wave, that's supposed to be coming out in the fall. We know we're getting Warpath, the blue and yellow Deadpool, and Sunspot. So there's supposed to be 4 more figures in that wave. It's going to be a 7-figure wave. So it is possible we might see the rest of the X-Force team that we need to build, which would be Richter, Feral, Domino, and Siren. So don't have any more information. I would love to see that team get completed, but we will just have to wait until Hasbro lets us know. And yeah, hopefully this coming in about 2 weeks, when the London and the Paris conventions take place, we'll find out what the Build-A-Figure is for the Fantastic Four wave. and for the Spider-Man wave that's supposed to be hitting around Christmas time. So with that, hopefully you guys liked the video, you share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.